My lovely Virgos, if you would like to join my workshop that is for healing, manifesting your desires, and to have a supportive group of people that are like-minded, it is a 4-week workshop. You can join by clicking on the link. If you feel stuck, if you feel stagnant, if you need support, if you like community and group healing, you will love, 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 love this workshop. For 4 weeks, I'll be doing live readings and we will heal and manifest our desires together. Someone to get you on the right track, to keep you accountable, and lots of fun as well. All right. So if that is something you are interested in, I'm excited to work with you. It will be on Zoom, and our first session will be July 24th. All right. So let's get into this reading. Virgo, your spirit guides are proud of you. They're really, really proud of you right now. You have a lot of spiritual protection at this time. What spirit is doing for you right now is blocking out all distractions. They need your full attention. So if people are not growing with you, if people are not supportive of you, you will notice that you don't have that much time with these types of people. Spirit is pouring, they're pulling more people towards you that can pour inside of you because they need you. They need you. This is the season where if you have a talent, if you work with people, if you help people for a living, this is the season that a lot of your energy is going to be required. So some of you too, I even see your kids talking to you and you're just like dozing off. You are so exhausted. You're working a lot. You're working a lot when it comes to your clients, and some of you could be nurses because I see scrubs. I see someone wearing scrubs. So you could be a nurse. You can help people. You can work in a facility with people that really, really need you. I just see you working a lot and being overwhelmed, but this is why that makes sense now. This makes sense now. You're being prepared for something so much more bigger, something bigger. So it could even be like, suppose you are working at a clinic or a certain school district or a hospital. It's like what's coming for you next is so, so big, and spirit is like sending the right people around you to help you, to build you, and to even make you laugh. You can have somebody around you that really, really makes you laugh. They're really funny and they're very spontaneous. And what you don't even know, even about this person that is around you, them being placed in your life to make you laugh is even divinely guided. They need to keep your spirits up and to keep you energized in order to force you into this transformation that is actually going to work out for you and your family. Some of you are really big on not only supporting yourself, but supporting your family. So they're doing everything like this. This is like the most powerful reading I've seen, with seeing so many divine forces behind the scenes trying to get you in alignment. Not even get you in alignment because it looks like you're in alignment, but to keep you there and make you even bigger than where you are now, to enhance your life and to protect you from any negative forces that will bring you back down the same rabbit hole. All right. So you'll notice how more disciplined you are, how focused you are. And by the end of the day, you don't even really have time to call people back like that. I just see you passing out. You're so exhausted that you pass out. So sometimes you may have friends that have too much time on their hands, honey. They got too much time on their hands, and you may not be able to entertain those friends the way that you used to. You may notice that you are mostly communicating with your colleagues. And I just see you being exhausted, but this is good exhaustion. This is something that you've been fighting for. This is something that you've been praying for. Some of you could be into magazines too. You could be into hair, design, fitness. I see magazines. Some of you could be photographers. I just see whatever it is that you do for work. because I see a camera big time. Some of you could be models. You could be a model behind the camera. But your work is like at its highest potential and peak. And this is why there's so much emphasis on it. But let me see what's going on with your love life. See, playfulness. Somebody's fallen in love with you deep. Now, whoever this person is, you can have children with them, or you guys can talk about children. You're at a stage, some of you really want a baby. You can be at a stage where you want to bring a baby into your life. And if it's not that you want to bring kids, you're just really big into building a stable foundation. Maybe the person you're with has children and you have children, and you guys could be putting your two families together as one. I hear book a trip, put it on my card. You guys could be thinking about traveling. Okay. And if you don't have anybody right now, you're saying goodbye to all karmic partners. Look, all your karmic debt is settled. That's really good. That means you see the number 999 a lot. All your karmic debt is settled. So you're saying goodbye to karmic people who who are not emotionally available, people who are not willing to admit to when they're wrong or admit to how they feel about you. You're tired of pretending. You're tired of pretending. People who won't give you commitment, people who don't want a title, people who don't want to be vulnerable with you. It just says goodbye to karmics. You're getting rid of karmics. And there is someone, like, you're really big on self-love, being in love with yourself, doing what's right for you, even if it hurts. Because some of you, this transition ain't easy. It's a struggle. You could have put someone down and picked them up like 100 times. That's what I see. Whoever this karmic was, it wasn't easy for you to say goodbye to them. But once again, this transition is shifting you. You know what's so crazy? Even if you wanted to hold on to this person, I feel like you ever heard that saying, the longer you hold on to something that's not for you, the worse it gets. I feel like that's what can happen. If you do try to give a karmic another chance, it's just going to get worse. It's going to get worse and worse and worse. But it says goodbye. So I see people that you closed out of your life on the outside looking in. They're on the outside. Well, I should put it like this. They're on the outside looking in at you. Spirit says you faced your fears. There's a lot of fears that you had that was standing in the way of like the ideal life that you were trying to create for yourself. And a lot of your fears, you faced them. So others of you, you are going to be in a commitment, or you are already in a commitment. There's somebody who has a lot of feelings for you. Some of you could have met them through your family. You could have had a family outing and you met this person at a family outing. Or you could have been introduced to this person, or you're going to be introduced to this person from a friend who feels like family. You have a divine masculine that's going to have strong feelings for you, but also a short fuse. One of their red flags is that they can have a short fuse. They can be a little impatient. But yeah, your karmic lesson and what you broke, you could have broke a negative cycle of love. You broke a negative cycle that was keeping you stuck in denial. So in denial is like you're being deceived by someone, but you refuse to let it go. You were trying to see the best in someone or people. It could have been, like you could have been in a season where you were picking the wrong people for you. You were picking the wrong people. You were picking people that weren't showing up for you, weren't loving you, but you would stay there out of comfortability and be in denial about it. You would be unhappy, unfulfilled. You would feel empty. and you would still stay, and even though it hurt, you would still just stick around. Even though you weren't getting the love that you deserved, you were just still there. And it caused a lot of pain and grief, and it could have kept you in this negative cycle where you felt as if your love life was actually being cursed. You thought somebody put a spell on you. You thought somebody put like a hex on your love life. So, or you could have thought a third party was trying to put witchcraft on your love life so that you would keep having negative outcomes. And the truth is, you were just caught in this negative cycle. It was your mind, you know, because when it says like denial and illusions, you could have been staying stuck in a situation and thinking it was outside forces that was making you stay, when the truth is you were just in a cycle that just wasn't serving you, and you would need to love yourself enough to walk away. That's what it is. You were in a cycle where you had to learn how to be strong about how much you love yourself, because when you love yourself, you wouldn't settle for anybody who doesn't treat you good. So as soon as you built up this protective wall around your heart and only allow people who treat you good, and this is what's finally changing your love life. You're not sitting and waiting for someone to become who you want them to be. You're not sitting and listening to them say all the right things and then do the opposite of what they say. You're not doing that no more. Some of you could realize that you wasted a lot of time with people that could have even been pretending, like saying one thing, but their actions weren't aligned with what they were saying. So people who weren't wanting commitments, people who will keep you in cycles and keep you tied to them with no commitment at all, and you just being there still. So this is a fight that you had to fight for a very long time. And for some of you, like your mother could have fought the same exact fight that you were fighting. This is why it could have took so long. Could have been a generational curse that you've seen mirrored to you, and you could be the family member who's going to break this curse of like settling for less, or allowing people to keep stringing you along and not offering you a commitment, not offering you marriage. So now it shows that you have a divine masculine that is going to commit to you. You could have either met this person already, or they're going to meet you very, very soon. And this person is going to be in their feelings about you. Your biggest fear is going to be that it's short-lived. You're afraid. You're going to be replaying all the false starts in the past is going to affect this connection really bad. And you're going to be forcing yourself to open up more, because that's another thing. You weren't used to having to open up or extend yourself in the way that you are now, because these past people couldn't do it. So it's almost like you had a watered down version of yourself, because you never had to really put in the work, because people wouldn't put in the work with you, if that makes sense. With this divine masculine, you're going to notice yourself having to be vulnerable, having to meet them halfway, having to understand, not shutting down, not running. It's just a connection that's going to challenge you in a different way. So you're in a new cycle. It's a healing cycle. And the only way that you can heal a generational gap is by closing the gap. So if karmics were keeping you away from closing this gap, then now you have a divine masculine who's willing to confess their feelings to you, own up to what they did, have a playful energy, like, so it's lighthearted and you can feel more safer exposing your feelings to them. That's what this connection is going to do. This person is going to be very, very sexually attracted to you, so you will make love to them a lot. This is somebody who would pay all the bills if you guys were to live together. So this is like a divine masculine. They could be on a spiritual journey as well. They could be releasing karmics as well. Are they? Let me tell you about this masculine that you're... Yeah, look at the bottom of the deck. This masculine is overcoming, things are looking up the end of a tough cycle. So they're escaping a really karmic cycle as well. Yeah. Yeah, this cycle is completely different. When this person thinks of you, when this person is around you, they think of longevity, they think of stability. You make this person want to be a better man or a better woman. They think about the growth of the connection. They think about building a future. They think about what it would be like to live with you, buy a home with you, buy property with you. This person is in it for the long haul, and they're literally in a transition right now to prepare their heart for you in order to lead like a divine masculine should. So it shows the Empress. Some of you, I did mention about pregnancy. Some of you are ready to get pregnant. You're trying to get pregnant. You're manifesting growth, longevity, and a healthy baby and happiness with this person. Yep, I knew it. They're going through an awakening. Yep. And once again, they could possibly have children already. Yeah, this is a brand new beginning. You have a brand new love cycle. You're entering. I just seen a vision of two people entering a new cycle of love. So you have a new soul contract that is starting. Yep. This person is coming fast. They're coming into your life very, very fast. It could be someone who's a little bit younger than you. They could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. They do not have to be. But this is a person who's not going to want to miss an opportunity of happiness with you. This is going to be somebody who's going to want to work with you and not miss an opportunity of happiness. When you meet them, they're going to be depressed. They're going to be very depressed. They're going to be confused. They're going to be timid. They're going to be timid, confused, and depressed when you first meet them. And it's because, number one, they're going through a transformation. It feels like their world is spinning out of control. It feels like things are leaving their life and they can't have no control over it. So they're going to feel a little lost when they meet you. They're going to feel a little intimidated when they meet you because they weren't even expecting to meet anybody at all. They could even feel as if, damn, this is the perfect person, wrong time. But no, Spirit is going to build this person up. You don't have to be perfect to meet somebody. So that's what they can feel like. Damn, you have it all together. You're smart. You're beautiful. You're loving. You're this. You're that. And they feel like, damn, I feel like I'm not on my A game because I'm still going through so much depression from what I just been through. So that's another thing. They're going to be a person who puts a smile on the outside and somebody who's fighting. This is going to be somebody who's fighting for their happiness, fighting to overcome the negative thoughts that control them. And they wish that they were in a healthier place to be available to you, but they're going to fight. All right. They're going to be overcoming disappointments, depression. So it's like you meet this person, but they have a weight on them that is slowly being released. Now, this person is here to bring lots of balance into your life. If you have slept with this person already, they love the foreplay that you two share. Like, you capture this person. You're going to capture this person's heart. It's either you have captured this person's heart or you will, honey. You're going to capture this person's heart. They're just going to wonder a lot. Like, this connection is going to give this person like insecurities, like where they're going to be wondering, how do you feel about them? Do you feel like they're attractive? This could be a person who needs lots of reassurance. Do you like their outfit today? They're going to want to impress you. They're going to dress to impress you. See, because they are feeling you and they want this to work out and they see the potential in what it could be, this person is going to boss up so that they can feel like they're your equal. They're going to be forced to boss up. Now, we all know that this don't work for everybody, but this is a masculine who is going through an awakening and they're ready. Even though they don't feel like they're ready, they're going to be ready. You know what they give me the feel energetically? I wonder if I'm worthy of you. They're around you. They're constantly looking at you. They looking at your aura. They find you like you're beautiful, like you're naturally beautiful. You seem so perfect. This person may even like tell you, oh, I'm going to the bathroom real quick. But before they walk in the room, they're just watching you. They glance at you and watch you from a distance because they like to admire your beauty from a distance. And they can't believe that you are actually theirs. Like that's what they're thinking when they just stare at you sometimes. If you ever catch this person, like they feel like, damn, I can't believe like you're mine. It just seems way too good to be true. And then it will make them like internalize it. Like, well, they'll be in their head and they'll start to second guess themselves and they'll start to drink and they'll start to overanalyze and they'll start to pick and see, like, is this really for me? It just seems too good. So that's what you're about to walk in a season of. Once again, it can be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio came out twice. Water sign came out twice, but somebody who wants to give to you, they're going to find you to be a queen or a king. And their heart is going to open unexpectedly. And they're going to like the way it feels. They're going to like the way it feels. They're going to feel like, after a while, this person is going to feel like, this is kind of cool. Like falling in love again. I wasn't expecting this, like they weren't expecting it. Like I'm falling in love again. It could be a little triggering at first, but All right. So for this divine masculine, another thing, if you guys were wondering, this person doesn't want to move. Like if you're the type that says like, I want to move out the state, I want to see the world. This person does not want to move. Like whatever state you're in, they like it. They don't want to move. So that's something that you guys can talk about, where you see yourself laying your roots and building your family, because they ain't trying to go nowhere. They also love the way you smell. And they love the way you act around them. You're opening this person's heart. Let me see. How do they see you currently? Right this second. They see you as balanced. And they may feel like you're at the Two of Wands with them. They also feel like you are very, very attractive and you get a lot of attention. That's how they see you. They also feel at times you're guarded. Ooh. They feel at times you're guarded. They see you as wifey and they see you as loving. They could even wonder, when you start to catch feelings, do you close off? They wonder that about you. Like when you catch feelings, do you close off and try to run? They're wondering. They're wondering that about you. They also have a feeling like you guys can be best friends and lovers. Let's see. How do you see them? How are you going to see this new person? As going through an awakening. How are you going to see this person? You're going to see them as in two places. A part of them is afraid, but a part of them also wants to fight for this. You're going to see them as someone who wants to work with you. You can see this person as someone who has a lot of responsibilities. And you also see them as they can be closed off at times, and other times they come charging towards you and they really want to fight. You see this person as someone who can be struggling financially. You see them as struggling financially. You may wonder if they have other options. And let me see, what is the blockages? What will be the blockages for this connection? Damn. See? The blockages in this connection could be somebody is so hurt and disappointed that they get distant. And I did say that. Somebody can be so stuck on all the cups that they lost that they're not looking at the one that God is presenting to them. And they can get distant. Another thing is like confusion. Somebody can be confused. Clarify the confusion as a blockage. Is this the right person for me? Will this person be able to build a secure, stable future? Somebody can be confused and not knowing like the potential of whether it's going to work, and it can make them distant. So the fear of what if I pour into this connection and they're not even meant for me can make somebody go distant. The other person is like, I'm so disappointed that my love life in the past didn't turn out right, and I'm still sitting over regrets and mourning the loss of what used to be, and I can be distant. It just seems like when you both get in your head, you become distant, and it can cause confusion for both of you. So that will be a blockage that you guys will have to deal with this week. Let's see what else is coming in your life. Flow. There's money flow. Pleasure. I said you're going to be making a lot of love to this person, so get ready. This person is going to take a lot of action towards you. And you're also going through a purification. A huge purification. I feel like your finances is going to be purified. Your mindset around money is going to be purified. And your heart. Both of your hearts are coming together to be healed. So money flowing, love flowing, healing flowing. Money and love. Let's see for work. You mastered. Ooh, why are you guilty? Why are you guilty for work? You love your job, but sometimes you just don't want to be there and you feel guilty for feeling that way. There's a miracle when it comes to your finances and work. You're taking it one day at a time, but sometimes you feel guilty. All right. Virgos, I'm going on to the extended. If this new divine masculine is in your life, or if it's going to be the person you meet next and you want more information about them and how this connection will flow, the potential outcome for you two, what secrets are they hiding, you can click onto the extended to finish this reading with me. I'll also go into your family, your friends, your children, your ex, and the extended, and any advice. I hope these messages found you well. Love and light.